My mom-in-law and I are gonna head to the plant nursery to see what beautiful plants we can find. We just passed the last average frost date, or the estimated frost date for Charlotte, so I'm so excited. I did so good this year. I did not buy any flowers. I told myself I wouldn't do it until after the last frost date has passed, and I stuck to it. So I'm like super proud of myself and ready to go plant shopping.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd
I'm gonna show you everything that I picked up for my garden, and I'm so excited about all the little beauties that I got. So the very first thing that I picked up is a strawberry. Right now I have about 1/4 of this garden tower is filled with strawberries, and I would like to one day have that entire tower full of ever-bearing strawberries. Last year I had gotten a 10-pack of roots, and none of them did anything. They were all dead. None of them ever came to life. So I felt like, even though it's a lot more expensive to buy the started plant, I just felt like that was a better investment, because I know it's a well-established plant and it's gonna do fine. So I've got 3 strawberry plants to add to my strawberry tower that I'm really excited about. And this is a bloom color I don't currently have. So this is a really like fuchsia or red bloom. And the strawberries that I already have, I have ones with white flowers and I have ones with light pink flowers. So having this bright dark pink color will be a good variation too, because I want to have different varieties of strawberries so I can just kind of compare and contrast and have fun with my gardening game. The only other thing that I picked up at the big box store was this sweet little flower. She's a bacopa. Do you see how cute she is? Oh my gosh, those little blooms are adorable. I thought she would be so dainty anywhere. I can put her anywhere. Hi. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Oh, thank you. Then from Gardening with Creekside, I picked up this Snow Princess Labularia. I had this last year and I adored her. She was in my little moon garden, which is, let's see here, right here, this little concrete container on top of the little coffee table on the back porch. Was my moon garden, so all white flowers, and she was a stunner. So I'm really excited to have her again. I picked up 2 of these Supertunia mini vistas. This is the pink star, and I'm so excited. I have never tried to grow a mini vista before. I usually go with petunias because I love how big they are. However, I have heard that these grow even better, like the mounding habit of them is even better than the bigger petunias. So I thought these would be so perfect planted in the ground in my front garden to just kind of like take over and give me a flower carpet on that front garden bed. I picked up a couple of the Silverberry Supertunia vistas. I love these so much. They are the palest pink. They are gorgeous. I love them. I loved them last year. But one of the things I realized last year is once they're planted in with a lot of other stuff, you really can't tell that they're pink. And that made me really sad because they just looked like white. And so this year I picked up a new to me flower, which is the Supertunia Bermuda Beach. It's a really big coral supertunia, and I thought together they look so cute. The silverberry's a smaller bloom, but I think this coral color helps pull the pink out of this color, and so they look really good together. This is a superbena, which is a verbena, but you know, proven winners kind. And she is flippin' adorable. Look at those blooms. Aren't those so cute? They are a very different growing habit than what I'm used to. As you can see, they grow kind of like horizontally instead of upward or downward. They just go outward. So I thought she would be a different sort of thing to add to the garden as well, and it goes with the pink and white theme that I'm working with this year. An oldie but a goodie, I have been growing this every year in my garden for the past 3 years, I think. This is the Diamond Mountain Euphorbia, and last year I had switched to like the Diamond Frost Euphorbia, which is a shorter version with even more flowers, and I really missed this. I grew this a couple years ago and it just got so big by the end of the season. It was like, you can't even see, it was like this big and just like wispy everywhere with the tiny little white flowers on top, and I adored it. So I'm really excited to plant this and have it get really big this year too, because she's just the sweetest little whimsy touch. This reminds me of the White Star Zinnia, but this is not. This is actually a Campfire Marshmallow Biden. She's so cute, right? Adorable. And then every year I also grow this. This is kind of a, she's not really trailing yet, but by the end of the year, by the end of the season, this grows all down and outward of wherever you plant it. It's an amazing spiller plant. So this is the Silver Falls Dichondra, and she's such a gorgeous foliage. I'll kind of compare her here. Do you see like how light and silvery she is? She's really pretty. The bees are going crazy today. I am planting this one in memory of my baby niece who was born last year and very sadly was a stillbirth. And this is the Sweet Caroline, and this particular color is called the Sweetheart Mahogany. And my baby niece's name is Caroline. So I thought this was so sweet to just kind of have like a memory plant to her in the garden this year, and every time I see it, I'll think of her. And it's a beautiful color, this deep, deep red. I thought it would look so sweet and so stunning against some of the lighter other colors that I picked up. The color is amazing. I've seen Laura from Garden Answer grow some color of these sweet potato vines every year, I think, for the past like 5 or 6 years that I've been watching her channel, and they always perform so well, even in full sun, even in the desert where she lives. They do incredible, and they just trail out of every container. So I am excited to try that out and have a really beautiful trailing plant that is in memory of my sweet baby niece. Lots of things to plant, and then I'm going to show you the back porch here. I have the moon garden, which needs to be completely replaced with all new plants. And I've got the tower over here, which has a lot of lettuce and strawberries all around the middle. And I've still got some good looking plants here, some pansies that are doing really great. So pretty. So pretty. This is a grassy weed. I need to take this out. The herb garden is looking incredible. I just cut off all of the blooms for our parsley, but look at how big those stalks are. Oh my goodness. And then we've got the mint going crazy back here. The sage, which looked really sad when we had our first frost in the autumn, but she actually stayed all winter and has recovered very, very well and looks pretty good now. We've got the thyme, which has gone to gone to flower, so I need to cut off all those flowers. And then back here we've got a couple of petunias. And this right here, I've got chamomile growing in. And these are from seeds that fell from the chamomile who grew here last year. And I love chamomile. It's one of my favorite flowers. She's so sweet and cute, so I cannot wait to see that covered in the white little blooms. Over here, I've got a lot of vinca vine that are still good in these containers. And then here is the snow princess that I had gotten last year. And you can see how beautiful she is. And she is just growing all outward and downward. Looks incredible. And then back here, I don't know, this looks exactly like chamomile, but I didn't remember having chamomile planted in here. So we'll see what this is. Some empty containers over here. Most of this has to get replanted. And then I've got my raised garden beds out here, which are no longer raised except the last one, which I still have to take apart. My newly in-ground garden bed out here has so much space to add things. When I was shopping with my mother-in-law, one of the things I told her as I kept grabbing more and more plants and I was going over the budget, I had kind of set in my mind, I was like, I'll pick up like 4 plants or something. And then when we were there, I realized I have a lot of blank spaces that need to be filled in. And so all my containers, my back garden bed, my front garden bed, I just realized I have to buy a lot more plants than I had originally had in my brain. So I'm just trying to like piece together in my mind, when am I gonna plant all this stuff that needs to get planted? The seeds I planted earlier this year were highly neglected and I need to do all new seed starts. So I just don't have enough time right now for all the gardening I want to do. This time of year, it's gorgeous outside. It's 70s today. I want to be outside the whole time. But this is a very short window. In a month and a half from now, it's going to be miserable and high 90s. And then I'm not going to want to be gardening outside anymore. So I have a small window of time to really enjoy this. And I want to take full advantage. So let's go ahead and get some planting done for today.
Saw you walking by today with the sunset.
Y'all, I have not figured it out. I have never grown good lettuce ever. I do organic gardening. It's the end of spring, so it's starting to get warm now. But for the most part, it's been like between 40s and 60s and temperature-wise, and my lettuce is still bitter. I have no idea. If you know what's going on, please let me know so I can grow better lettuce. I'm kind of at the end of our season for this year until autumn comes back around because it's about to be way too hot for that. But I picked some of these to give to our bunny, and the truth is they're just not very good.
I couldn't find the strength to say what was running through my mind. Couldn't help but notice me staring with that awkward smile from the other side of Thompson Street. I felt love for a little while, 'cause you looked beautiful in the sunset glow, in that sunset glow. You looked more beautiful than anyone I know, than anyone I know. You ended up falling for me, and to this day I don't know how. I think about it constantly. I promise I won't let you down.
Everything I bought is relatively small and short, so I need some, if you don't know this, the 3s of gardening for like a really stunning container are a spiller, the trailing thing that trails out over the side, a filler, which is your thing that is short and fills up a lot of space. That's mostly what I picked up with the petunias and the alyssum and Bacopia, all that stuff. And then you want a thriller, which is like your wow factor of something taller and big and just a pop of color. Something that's at least 12 inches tall, and I don't have anything like that. So I think going to the store would be a good idea, just so I can feel super good about how I end up planting these, and I feel like I have all the right flowers that I want to have for them.
Told me yes, to be in mine forevermore. All I can offer is my best, through the good and bad, through rich and poor. Oh, you look beautiful with that white dress on.
Guys, I cannot even. I am freaking out right now. I am so in love. My car smells so good. So I got a lilac that is groomed into the shape of a tree, which is what I really wanted. I had bought one of those stems that are like $7 or $10 from Walmart, but it's a bushing lilac. This one, already in bloom on the first year that I have it. It smells divine, is gorgeous, and it's groomed into a tree shape. It's perfection. So stunning. And then over here, it's laying down in the trunk and it comes up past my driver's seat headrest. That is a birthday present for my mother-in-law, and her birthday isn't until August. But I saw it and it was gonna be perfect for a part of her garden that she's been trying to find a trailing flowering plant that can tolerate shade. And I saw this and it's already like 9 feet tall with the vines like climbing up. It's insane, it's gorgeous, it's so healthy. And I called her and I was like, do you want your birthday present early? Because I think I just found the perfect thing. And yeah, so I picked that up for her. And then I also have a car full of other flowers here. And I'm just so excited. I gotta drive home now very carefully and very slowly as to not break my beautiful new big things and my mother-in-law's beautiful big new plant. And I gotta call my husband when I get home to help me take these out of the car, because they're big and heavy. The hydrangea, the climbing hydrangea, is in a 7-gallon pot. So that's like a lot. Anyway, I am so excited. What a successful gardening trip to the store. But now it's like 4 p.m. and I haven't done very much gardening yet. So we kind of got an issue there and I need to go home and start actually gardening now.
Dress on, you look more beautiful than anyone I've known, than anyone I've known. You look beautiful. You look beautiful. With that white dress on, with that white dress on. You look more beautiful than anyone I know. You look beautiful, so beautiful. Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. The hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here contemplating. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smiled at me. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon.